P-Boys number one.
Because then he can play it off like he was joking. Like,
Comedy podcast. No big deal.
Yeah.
good idea.
Back in the P-Boys.
You ever thought about doing a special?
Back in the P-Boys.
You're pretty special, Brett.
I got a
Yeah, I think about it, but I don't do it yet.
I got a cousin with Downs. If you want to do it.
There you go. It's
Big tits.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they all got knockers.
Have you?
don't they?
Yeah. Have you guys seen like the thick ass Down syndrome?
Welcome back to the P-Boys. Very special guest, Brett Solferino, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about his new special,
It's called Retard Tits.
Retard Tits, out now
Starring
on
Malachi
Tubi.
Blade.
Yep, starring him. Starring
Yeah, I
Malachi.
have Malachi doing my special. I sit in the back and he does my jokes.
You
and I
stick
go,
your hand up his ass and,
Yeah.
and you make
Yeah.
him talk
yeah.
like the puppet.
Well, that's that we did have to cut that. It wouldn't get past the YouTube censors.
Right.
Yeah. I'm still walking weird.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like. I mean, I'm glad we did it because it means we weren't pussies, but also we don't need to do it again.
Right.
Well, and here's the thing: we didn't need to use any pussies.
Right.
You know that.
Yeah, because self-sufficient.
Right.
It's like a gay relationship.
Exactly.
In fact, it's a gay relationship.
I always like to imagine, the snake eating its own tail, and
Sure.
I always like to imagine that's a gay penis fucking its
Yeah.
own
Yeah,
ass.
fucking
Yeah.
its own ass,
Yeah.
for sure.
I think that'd be cool.
What
I want
would
to
you call
start
that?
getting. I want.
Like it's autofellatio, right? So what would you
Yeah.
call it? Autosodomy or something?
Yeah. Well, sodomy is anal and blowjob.
Yes,
So,
technically, yes, yeah.
Auto.
But it's not fellatio.
Analia. Auto.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's admit that we don't know a whole lot about this topic.
I don't know. What are we talking about?
So we had autofellatio. You want us to we've been doing
Yeah,
this
let's
for 3
recap.
seconds.
We're going to recap the first 2 minutes of the podcast, and then we'll get into
So
the
I
podcast.
said I did an impression of Folia if he was
Yeah.
Chinese.
Right. Paria.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
Everyone
and he's
loved it.
actually Taiwanese. He's not Chinese. And that's
Yeah.
what he makes his whole thing about.
Yeah. I'm not Chinese. I'm Cantonese.
Yeah, I'm Cantonese.
No, you're Chinese Taipei, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Poor
right.
guy.
So
We should get him up. No.
have you been playing fucking Oblivion?
I have been doing nothing but playing Oblivion.
Same
It's
here.
ruining my life.
What race
Yeah, I can
what
tell.
race are you?
Right now I'm a Breton.
Oh, I'm being Argonian.
Breton.
Okay, that's good.
You know, which actually is where my name came from. There was like a
I have
Celtic tribe.
been wondering that.
Yeah, that's where Brett comes from. It's short for Breton, which was a tribe of Celts.
Yeah.
And
On that
yeah.
Horn of France right there. That's
Yeah.
where they originally come from.
Yeah, how do you know this?
Because I'm
Malachi?
smart.
Yeah, that's why all those French guys are so fucking horny, am I right?
Yeah, come on.
Every culture is horny. That's why there's so many people.
Yeah. I love when
Right? There's just some of them that are good at fucking.
What's the least horny race? Do you
least
guys-
horny?
Japanese.
No.
Maybe the English.
No, they're very
fuck,
horny.
They're horny, but they fuck the least.
They fuck
Yeah.
the least, but they're definitely one of the
that's why
most
they're the
horny.
most
They've just
horny.
given up.
Indians are
Because
horny.
they got
Yeah.
bombed into submission.
Yeah.
What else?
British people is a good pick.
I
for
think,
least
Yeah, I
horny.
think
British
British.
people very reserved. Like all the
Yeah.
Puritan,
Yeah.
like it came from like all the Puritans that came over from like to the colonies and shit. Maybe the Amish are the least horny.
I could
but they
even-
make a lot of kids.
They're horny, but they're just not allowed to be horny.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't talk
Yeah.
about being horny.
They run on instincts.
Yeah.
Do you think their wives have beards too?
Yeah, they have like the mutton chops on their pussy.
Yeah, dude. There's a bearded woman that runs a strudel shop by my house.
Yeah.
It's
Where the
best
fuck do you
strudel.
live?
It's like a witch. In Allen Park.
You
There's
fly
like a-
from Germany to the Boys podcast.
There's in Allen Park. There's a like a little strudel shop, and they keep the weirdest hours. I believe this woman is a witch, and I believe she's making these with some dark magic
Really?
because they are delicious. But she's like
Well, it is
a
Allen
fully
Park.
bearded woman, like, and this was before progressiveness. Like
Okay.
she's just a woman with a beard, like
Yeah.
unintentionally.
It's important to clarify.
It is incredible, and I love
You
it.
ever kind of like find some hairs in your strudel?
No,
No?
not as of yet.
Okay.
You'll
Let me
find
ask
one.
you this, because I famously have uncontrolled facial hair. It often gets in my mouth when I'm eating stuff. Do you face that same problem?
I do.
What do you? Does it?
I chew it like a man.
Okay.
Who does it?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
What?
It gets in other
Dude,
people's
does it?
mouths
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah,
yeah.
hey, I know all about
Hey,
that.
it gets in
Got
other
my
people's
anus.
other places. Am I right?
Am I right?
There you
dude?
go.
But what kind of class are you playing as?
Right now I'm a spell sword.
Okay, I'm a bard right now.
A bard?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because
Good choice.
I like being
You know what?
a-
The only thing that irritates me about a bard in that game is that you can't play an instrument. So I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no like, Like what are we like? I have to role play that I'm kick ass.
Well,
with
I
the
like
loot,
to pretend I'm an Argonian, and people don't like.
That was my
Argonians.
first ever Oblivion character. The first
Yeah.
time it came out in 2006. I'm so happy you get to experience this game.
Yeah, well, because I played Skyrim, and my first playthrough was an
most
Argonian,
people's-
and then
yeah.
a Khajiit.
Yeah,
But I learned.
you just like people being racist to you. Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Well, here's the thing. What I did
He doesn't
is
experience it in real
I
life,
do.
so he's
I
Yeah.
I have a alter ego. His name is El Único.
I love it.
Which is Spanish for the one.
Yeah.
That is Spanish Malachi, also known as Malachi Blades.
That's Malachi when you grow a little pencil stash.
Yeah. So I learned that Argonians are based off of Mesoamerican cultures. So I picked an Argonian. His name is El Único. I always give the most clueless response that I can. I sleep as much as I can, and I like to believe that I was part of what's the Mexican band? Mariachi. I like to pretend that
In
my
Argonia?
character was
Dude,
part of a mariachi.
It makes it a way funnier game if you imagine instead of like some fantasy like they're playing drums or something that they're all just mariachi bands in
Yes,
Argonia. That's a way
exactly.
better. I like that in my head canon. That's real.
So
now.
what I did was I slept through one of our performances and I lost my instrument. And I'm not focusing on the main quest line. I'm focusing on building a life in that farthest southern town closest to Black Marsh.
Leowin.
Yeah, Leowin.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on building a life in Leowin so I can get back at my old mariachi bandmates.
You are
and-
playing
Did you-
this game correctly.
did you
like that's
sneak
how you're supposed to
into-
play Oblivion. Like
Thank you.
Yes, dude.
Did you sneak into that place illegally?
Actually, I do a lot of sneaking.
Across
believe
from
it or
Black
not.
Marsh and he sneaks around.
Yeah. So
Have
I
you done any of the
always-
Dark Brotherhood yet?
No, I haven't, but I
Okay,
need to do
okay.
that. I'm part of the Thieves Guild because
Oh,
obviously.
Thieves Guild.
Right,
rule-
yeah.
Yeah.
Because Thieves Guild in Skyrim is cool as fuck. That was
It's
my
great
favorite
in
quest
Oblivion.
line.
Everything is better in Oblivion. The Thieves Guild was the one that's debatably better than the one in Oblivion.
Yeah.
I will say that. But all the other guilds are better than the ones in Skyrim.
I heard the Dark Brotherhood is a really cool.
It's incredible. The Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim like actually makes me upset to play. I don't play it. Like
Yeah.
I played it a couple times.
I
'Cause I
played it
played Skyrim
once.
a lot. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But I can't get into it like the way that I get into the Oblivion one.
Now, are you a Fallout fan?
Oh yeah.
See, because I like
I got my girlfriend into Fallout like cuz
same here.
Yeah, because of the show.
Yeah.
And then now she's like,
Dude,
this
it's the
shit
same
fucking
path
rules.
for
Yes.
Because I
Look at
played.
that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you guys not included?
Yeah.
Yeah. what the
I'm sorry.
fuck is
Are we
that?
hitting a fucking vein here?
Yeah, dude.
We're
this is-
being cool right now.
Wait, I have some
Oh, I don't get to have your nerd discussion.
Todd Howard thoughts.
What is that?
Love him.
I think he's
And hate him.
lost soul.
No, I think
Todd Howard?
I think he's
Shut the fuck
he's the
up.
main developer.
Shut the fuck up. Keep talking.
he's the main
This is my
developer.
Shut the fuck
studio.
up.
You want to get kicked out?
Yeah.
You were
By the
already
way, I
fired.
didn't realize you guys were filming in the Baxter building. So like I come in here and there's like a door guy and there's like jazz playing and everything.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Oh, it's
cool.
too fancy.
It's a nice
It's
It's very
experience.
fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is. Let me tell you, it's $1 million media.
Keep playing with
company,
that.
So
Yeah.
Keep playing.
Yeah. Figure it out. What's going on there? Yeah.
Put it in your mouth.
But yeah, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. Which one's your favorite?
Honestly, I think like all the fans are gonna hate me for this.
Fallout 76.
Wait, do like a do a face like into
Yeah.
the camera and then
no,
then
it's
I'll
okay.
do-
We'll take some pictures for the thumbnail after.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
We're making new thumbnails.
Yeah, dude. I think because it's the most playable, Fallout 4 is because the exploration,
yeah.
the exploration in 4 is the best. Like, because I like in a Bethesda game, I like to just walk around and find shit and find like little adventures.
Fallout 4 was my first Fallout. So
Okay. See,
nostalgia
Fallout 3
wise,
was my first.
nostalgia wise, I like Fallout 4 more, but New Vegas is a better game in my
New Vegas is a better game for if you're trying to roleplay and shit. I
Yeah.
do think objectively, I think New Vegas is the best one. But even if you look at the numbers, New Vegas is not the most replayed Fallout. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm correct on both fronts.
Yeah.
But I spend way too much time watching YouTube about this game and about all the Bethesda games.
Sure.
And so I am angry about nerds on the internet saying shit that no one's ever said to me in real life.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I like New Vegas is a great game. People jerk off about it though. Like the combat is dog shit. The graphics suck at this point.
Yeah.
Like it's still a great game. Don't get me wrong. But if you didn't grow up with New Vegas like I did, I doubt you're going to appreciate it the same way that I did.
Yeah.
And that's why these new remakes are so crazy because like when you play the Oblivion remaster now, it feels exactly the same as the old game. Oh, Lemon Sack, is this funny to you? Why don't you go fuck Gabe's sister again, you little asshole?
Yeah,
Anyway.
that shut him up.
Wait, why are you laughing?
Shut up.
Joseph and I are just talking.
Yeah, we're just telepathically.
The only reason why I played New Vegas was because I loved Fallout so much. Like I love the lore, and I never liked Elder Scrolls as much. So the only reason why I'm playing Oblivion is because
I was always an
was
Elder
like-
Scrolls guy.
Yeah,
I like them both a lot though. Like,
Yeah.
I like them both. They're both one of my favorite franchises. But this Oblivion thing is huge because Oblivion was always my favorite game. Like in middle school, I got it in like 2006. I remember buying the collector's edition and it was the same price as the regular edition.
No way.
really.
Yeah, and it like came with like a coin and a book, and I was like, "This is fucking nuts, dude."
Yeah.
And then it's funny to have a dude on a podcast that looks like this and just wants to play like talk about fucking Elder Scrolls.
Why is that fun?
What do you say?
Yeah, you look like you should be the Elder Scrolls guy right now.
My favorite.
Matt, why did you want to fight me yesterday?
Oh, because we went to the fucking barcade. We went to a. Are we going? Are we talking about this?
Nerds.
Are we like denerdifying?
Have you ever been to the barcade?
I've been to a barcade before.
Oh, okay.
It's yeah.
We went to
They
the
have this.
barcade.
They
Like,
have
there
this
was Ready Player One.
Yeah, they have a 6-player X-Men
I love that game.
game.
I know exactly which game you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Dude, the
a
mozzarella
lot of
sticks
fun.
were so good.
Really?
Those saved my life.
Shenanigans. You were at
Who's your
Shenanigans.
go-to X-Man in that game?
In that game? I mean, Wolverine.
Really? Is
Yeah.
he
Who's
just
your
your
favorite?
guy?
Is that your favorite X-Man?
It has to be. It's everyone's favorite X-Men.
Nightcrawler.
They're just not admitting
Nightcrawler.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, but Wolverine's actually your favorite, and you're
No,
not
no,
admitting it.
I
You're
don't-
being
I'm not a
honest.
fan of Wolverine.
No,
Like,
Nightcrawler's
okay.
the
Not a fan of
coolest
Wolverine.
one. He teleports.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
the coolest part of your
Nightcrawler
video.
is tight. Nightcrawler is tight. Okay, I will say that.
Storm?
However, Storm,
Storm's
he's
cool.
into the
Black lady.
queens.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's a literal queen.
Now,
I didn't know we were still talking about the Dark Brotherhood here.
Ew.
Come on.
Hey.
I feel like Wolverine.
sister.
I have a special and intimate connection with Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because my dad grew up across the street from Len Wein, which was the guy that made Wolverine.
Really?
Yeah, because my dad's from Long Island in New York, and
Wow.
the artist that made him was like grew up across the street. My dad was friends with his brother.
Okay.
So like since I was a kid, I always thought that was like the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, I would tell everyone about
Yeah.
that.
So my dad knows a guy that knows. Yeah, basically, and also Man Thing. Well, Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Because Swamp Thing was the DC
Swamp
one.
Thing is DC, yeah.
And then Man Thing was like he came, so he went over to DC
Uh-huh.
and made Swamp Thing. And then when he went back to Marvel, they were like, "We want Swamp Thing." And then there was Man Thing. They had made a character. One issue, it was a ripoff. And then he started writing for the ripoff of his own character, which I thought was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I think Nightcrawler, it goes Nightcrawler, Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, everyone else.
Yeah,
Cyclops is my
I'm
current
kind of with
favorite.
you.
is
Iceman
cool.
was my favorite
Oh,
in my
Iceman's
childhood.
cool. Yeah.
But then they ruined him.
How'd they ruin
They
him?
made him gay.
Oh, did they?
They made him
He
gay.
was always gay code.
No.
He was always
He was
gay-coded.
always
He was pounding
straight.
down Kitty
He
Pryde.
was pounding everybody, dude. He was pounding Rogue, Kitty Pryde.
I
He
mean,
was pounding.
coded though.
Rogue Fine.
Coded because he was fucking all these women, but you'll note like he was always like a flamboyant guy.
Do you think that gay people are just
Do you think they have emotions like the rest of us?
no? But I think that I think it's a. I
have
think
too
it's.
many.
I think it's a level of horniness.
Sure.
To the point where you're so horny and you realize women aren't going to give it to you like that. So then you're just like, well, I'll
You just recess back.
Yeah, I get the horniness from men. So then we start meeting other horny men, and then we realize,
That's where I started.
and then it just grows into that, you know? Because you've seen gay guys like the gay guys, they go out with their hags and then they got like their chick friends, and then they're like, if a girl comes out and she's stacked, they're like, I love boobs. Like they're still
They're
they
getting
still
away with
like
it.
They get away
titties.
with it, dude.
They
Here's the
still
thing.
like titties.
Yeah.
I have to poke a hole in that theory because
Obviously.
how is India still having children?
India.
Those are the horniest men on planet Earth. and
Well,
they're
because the
still
women
having-
don't have rights. So if you can rape, then it doesn't work.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
point.
You know what? No, then I take out the hole, and you're completely right. You're completely that theory's 100%.
Yeah.
Show Bob.
This is a comedy podcast.
This is a comedy part. Okay, Brett, tell us some fun comedy
No,
stories.
no. What I meant was we were fucking around.
No, let's
I don't
talk
truly
about some
believe-
fun comedy
we were
stories.
fucking around.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to talk about comedy. That's
No,
gay.
we have to talk about comedy, dude. This is what
We
the
have to.
this
Do
is
we?
what the big deal comics
This
do.
is what everyone wants to know. We
This
can't
is the
just be
top-
funny.
No, this is what the top
Clearly not.
250
Look at
comedians.
us.
Yeah, dude, this isn't. People don't. By the way, this.
Well, he brought up Oblivion.
I guess
That's
we
a-
should
This was
address
funny.
this.
That was a bit.
We're getting destroyed on TikTok because we posted a clip saying we don't think Cam Patterson's funny, and every time I refresh my TikTok, it's just more and more comments about how
poor
we're wrong.
I think he's funny.
We're
This is
not
exactly
funny,
what you want.
We're haters. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
You want
It's not a
discourse.
bad-
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You did this on purpose.
I did.
It was bait. You posted,
Exactly.
and then you made that the clip for a reason,
Right.
and then everybody comes in.
Everybody comes in, attacks us, attacks us, attacks
and they're
us.
fools.
The people
listen
who
to me,
agree,
people.
they
Listen to me,
stick
people.
around.
You're sheep, okay?
Yeah.
We have no opinions on Camp Patterson. I'm sure.
I have opinions on
Sure,
Cam
he's
Patterson.
fine.
He's not funny. He doesn't have real jokes.
And you see, you're just gonna keep.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it, man?
You're getting played like a bard's lute.
Yeah,
There you go.
okay,
Fucking
now
bringing
you're
it
into
back.
dude.
Yeah,
Are you-
yeah. There we go.
No.
Here we
I
go.
wish I had a plastic
play
gun that I
Oblivion,
can
Dude,
pull
I
the
have,
trigger
I
on
have
right now.
sex too.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
just
We
kidding.
all we
Both of
do
us
is
have
have
virgins.
sex with each other.
There you go.
God damn, I fucking hate this guy now. All right, this is the question all of our fans want to know.
Okay.
When are you putting me back on Sophie's Choice?
Tomorrow.
That's awesome,
All right,
dude.
cool.
Or,
It's not even tomorrow. but
No,
that's
Thursday.
awesome.
Yeah, come out Thursday.
All right, cool.
All right, look
What
at
time
that.
does it start?
8:00.
All right,
Showtime
yeah.
is 8:00.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Indeed.
Look at that. That's,
All right.
It's all. That's
When
all
does
it
this
took,
come
dude.
out?
Thursday also.
Okay, so tonight, folks.
Yeah, come out tonight. See Sophie's
Come
Choice.
see Sophie's Choice. You can
See
see
me.
Malachi
Sophie's
Blade.
Choice.
Who else is on the lineup?
Me?
I'd have to look at it. I'd have to pull it up.
All right.
And I don't
When
want
are you,
to.
and here's another question. When are you putting Gabe back on Sophie's
Don't do
Choice?
it.
So, Thursday.
Don't do it.
Also
Oh,
Thursday.
Yeah, he'll be
man.
on Thursday. Tell him.
Fuck.
I will. Yeah.
That
I will.
sucks, dude. I was gonna come. But then-
Yeah. Well, someone just kicked Gabe out of the P-Boys group chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
He's
really? Did you get?
officially
He's
fired.
fired
Yeah, he's
for real? For real?
officially- Yeah, he's officially.
Why'd you
fired.
fire Gabe?
Because he doesn't read the group chat. I'm like, what are you going to be in the group chat for if you're not reading it?
I understand, but also,
Also, he asked me to take him out of it. So,
yeah, okay, that's
yeah.
fine. So he's not fired.
He is fired. He's done with
he's
it.
not
Been
held.
fired many times though.
He's
Yeah.
officially fired. He's no longer welcome here.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna
technically,
start-
I've been fired.
I'm going to start my own P Guys podcast.
P
and-
guys.
Call it
Yeah,
the P
but-
guys.
P
Yeah,
guys.
no, the P
Yeah.
fellas, and
Are
then
you going to spell fellas wrong?
yeah,
He's gonna spell like the N word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The PN words.
yeah. It's going to be me and Gabe.
starts his
You
own
and Gabe.
podcast.
No, we got one going. Me and Ryan Brown started one. We don't have a name for it yet.
Really? You started a podcast?
Yeah, it's just me and Ryan Brown.
Has it been
I
released?
listen to that.
No, we have 2 episodes in the can, but we have not put them out yet. We're stacking them up, and then we're gonna so that we have a regular schedule. We can just start releasing a bunch of shit and have it be,
That's exciting.
yeah, not man.
All right, never mind. So Brett, let's talk about comedy. Everybody wants to know about comedy, Brett.
Yeah,
This is
sure
a
they
comedy
do.
podcast.
Yeah,
All right.
What's
I got
the-
a question.
What's going?
How do you? Where do you come up with your ideas?
No, don't ask.
Malachi's got a question. Why is funny?
why is
That's a
funny?
good question.
Really, it's when is funny.
When?
That's the real question.
Yeah.
'Cause you got to read the room.
When is funny?
Yeah, sometimes it's
What
funny.
if you're
sometimes it's
dyslexic?
not. Then fucking go back to school, dude. Take Adderall, learn your fucking shit.
No, it just makes you extra dyslexic.
Yeah,
It speeds it up.
that's the one thing I can't stand when people. I'm dyslexic. Shut up. We have audiobooks now. You have no excuse
Yeah.
not to know things.
You know what bugs me is when comedians are like, "I'm autistic," because it's like no one.
You know what
gives a
I
fuck,
hate? My
dude.
my brother is extremely autistic. Okay, like in the real, he's like not employable. Like it's hard
Pretty
on the
awesome.
family. You know what I mean? Like
Damn, Gabe
and-
must be really autistic.
Yeah.
It's hard on
So,
me, and I'm not.
dude,
even in
it
this
does
family.
get annoying that like it's like a punchline. I'm autistic, and like
Yeah.
people are doing it for attention, and it's like autism is not a fun thing. Like it's not a good thing, and it's. And
I do have a question though. Is he love on the spectrum autistic, or like is he like less like functional?
So it's a weird thing with him because he's functional enough that you wouldn't realize immediately when you meet him.
Okay.
But after like an hour of knowing him, you're like, oh, you're very different. Like there's like, you know, and he like tends to talk at people and stuff like that.
I'm
and, like-
imagining him now because you said your dad was from Long Island. He has like the most Long Island accent.
Yeah, no, my brother
Hey,
doesn't
I
have
fucking
the.
love
he's-
trains.
Yeah, he's
Forget
just.
about
That's
it.
just Lil
Fucking
Pete.
love him. Yeah.
Hey, tell me about it. It's My
Yeah.
Little Pony shit. It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
It's not your little pony.
That's so fucking good.
I'm sorry. That was
No, I love that. That's amazing.
Brett, let's talk about the hierarchy of the independent comedy club.
Yeah, where do we fit in?
Yeah.
You don't.
How do I plug one of my guys into the hierarchy of the independent?
I mean,
club?
I don't know. We give time. We give Gabe a lot of time. We give you
No,
a
no.
lot of time.
No, no, I'm talking
we've
about-
given both of you spots on things.
No, I'm talking about like I get one of my guys to be one of the producers there.
Yeah. That's
The-
not business
so
here.
you're saying, how do you become a producer
Yeah.
at the Independent Comedy Club?
Sure.
Yeah.
You have to blow Brett Mercer.
It's that easy.
All right.
It's not easy to blow that man.
He's evasive.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't want you to do it.
So you have to forcefully
Johanna's
against his
just
will.
in the,
Yeah, and Johanna sits. She has a big leather cuck chair that spins, and she like spins around, but she does it way too much. So like she'll do it like it's a reveal that she's there, but she keeps doing it to try to keep getting
Right.
the laugh.
Well, because she wants to watch the cum shot happen.
Yeah. She wants to turn around right as the
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean. I don't know, really. Like, I couldn't tell you. You know what I mean? Like, so mainly it's a group chat, and we all figure things out together, or
so
don't.
Gabe probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he wouldn't be
Group
good
chat.
at that.
Yeah,
that's
if group
fine.
chats are a thing.
Beyond his capabilities.
Yeah.
How did you join?
They asked me to join because they lost a producer. It was Jack Reeves. Did not die. Just doesn't do comedy anymore.
I miss him.
And then,
Oh, he was funny.
yeah. And then what is it? I think Bart wanted me on the team, and they were all down for it. So
Put a good word in for Gabe.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
no,
He's the last person
we're
to
not
get.
like
If you
okay,
want
so
good shows, don't have Gabe run anything.
no. First off, Gabe is a competent person. He's new to comedy, like most of you, and he's fine. Like he's growing. I'm
no.
seeing growth with him.
I have not seen any growth from him.
He's definitely great.
Okay, I forgot this is just shit on Gabe time. I
an
forgot
enemy of the
I
pod.
shouldn't take anything seriously.
Are you aware of?
Enemy list?
Are you aware of the?
Yeah.
Are you aware of the famous people's character Gabe Jurvis?
This is awesome.
Are you aware of-
Gallagher's on your enemy list?
Are you aware of
Neil
Gabe's
deGrasse.
height? How are you going to say
Royal
he's
Oak, the
growing?
city of Royal Oak is on your enemy list.
Let me see.
That's
I don't think I've
awesome.
ever seen
This
the
is great.
Yoko, Elephant and Co., Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Yeah, he sucks.
Kill Tony, Johnny Mockney.
Why is Johnny Mockney on your enemy
He's an
list?
enemy of the pod, dude.
Yeah.
The nicest man alive.
Dude, I fucking drunk texted him last night, and I
That's
was
cute.
I know I was like I was laughing at something he posted. I told him. I remember
on the
I
list.
opened it this morning. I was embarrassed. I said, "Johnny, never forget about me."
That's so fucking awesome, dude. Johnny's cool as hell.
All he said was, "Never will, buddy!" Exclamation mark.
He's so nice. It's so funny.
I love Johnny.
Johnny's the man.
You
Wait,
probably
Johnny,
took that as a high
He's an
compliment,
enemy.
too.
He's an enemy. Fuck
Johnny, if you're listening,
Yeah.
put me back on your show that in fucking Lansing. Put me back on, please.
Johnny, if you're listening, get you know who on your podcast.
Yeah.
Who's
Who does he know?
The Voldemort?
who?
Yeah, Voldemort.
Yeah. I've been
wait,
on
who?
Johnny's podcast.
I want to be on Johnny's.
Did you say me?
Yeah,
I've been on his-
jokingly.
Oh, I've been on there.
I want to be. I want
the
to be
movie-
on that pod.
the movie
We'll talk
podcast?
after. I'm surprised it didn't click with you right away.
Have
Wait,
you ever
wait,
put
why?
cigarettes
He's trying to get
out
on
on
our
your
podcast.
eyes?
No, but they
Who's
look
trying
like
to get
shit. I understand.
Oh.
No, I wasn't saying.
Yeah.
I wasn't
No,
insulting you. I was just
I
saying-
woke up before I got here.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I feel like a douche. Your eyes look normal.
Yeah.
I was just saying it was a funny aside.
You know they're
All
two
right.
different colors?
Really?
Yeah, look at them.
Wow.
You see that?
Don't you have different sized pupils too?
No?
No.
He
That's
has
David
different
Bowie.
sized testicles?
Yeah. Don't you have?
I do.
Don't you have a lazy eye?
What is it
That's
now?
super noticeable to everyone except for you.
No.
I thought you had
Wow.
different sized pupils.
Yeah. Doesn't he have a lazy eye? That like one's over here and the other one's over there.
No, I'm
he
not
has
doing a bit.
he
I have
has
a lazy
ball, too.
testicle. I do. One of them is way lower than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dangly boy.
Yeah. My sack is open.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can take them out, play
Yeah.
with them, juggle them.
I like to
Keep them in your hand
Yeah.
and then like
do like
Pretty cool.
dance
Ah, so they're still hooked up.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you can
yeah.
like whoosh,
Yeah, but they go-
lasso.
you know how like 90s movie villains always had like two metal balls in their hand that they
Yeah.
would just
Name one.
what was that movie Henry and the Hendersons or something?
Oh, yeah, Harry and the Hendersons.
was it that movie
with Bigfoot, right? Starring Bigfoot.
It was it that movie where it was like a country like oil man was a villain and
That sounds
he just
right.
had two metal balls that he would spin in his
possible.
hand.
It's
Well,
possible.
I am the gayest man in Texas.
I feel like
I love touching. I love
That's
holding
more
me some
Georgia, yeah.
balls.
I feel like an enemy in fucking Garfield did that. Like it seems like a Garfield.
It seems like
Yeah.
something the Inspector Gadget guy because they
How
never
many-
show what was his name.
Well, he famously
Yeah,
had a
Professor Claw, because they never show his face though, so it seems like they would always show him like maniacally fondling balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the Colossus's testicles.
Yeah.
How many? Oh, Colossus is another. That's
I love
top
Colossus.
five. Colossus is top
Colossus
five.
fucking rules. I got to show you my display kit. You got to come over at some point and see my fucking masturbatorium.
Really? What
Yeah.
kind of? Wait, masturbatorium?
That's what I call my office, but it's like it's where my computer is. But I have like a display case full of the Toy Biz Marvel's Legends, like from when I was a kid, and then I got like boxes of them everywhere.
I think I got because I counted them when I was younger. My dad, my uncle gave me a bunch, and I had a bunch too when I was younger. I got like 1,000+ comic books.
No
under my
shit,
bed.
dude.
Yeah, I
That's
got a bunch of
incredible.
them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You got to figure out a way to like put them out, do a wall.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, but all of it's Marvel. I have like maybe 100.
Yeah, I was always a Marvel guy. Yeah.
because Marvel was fucking way cooler. DC is kind of
when you're growing up, but like DC is cool. I like DC, but there were like certain characters I really liked. Like I liked Batman. I liked Green Lantern. I like
Never got into Green
Hawk
Lantern.
Girl. What is him?
I never got into
Green Lantern fucking rules. You're incorrect. You're not talking shit on Green Lantern.
No, I was
You're
just- I
saying
never
you
got
never.
into
Yeah,
it.
that's understand. I feel that way about the Beatles. Like I know they're good. I just never like.
You know
really-
who? You know what? Marvel guy I really have gotten into recently? Daredevil.
Fucking,
I've always
he's
went
one of the
into
that.
best, dude.
He's
yes,
cool. He's fucking
yes, dude. Daredevil.
Because I
fucking
ebb
rules.
and flow with Daredevil, where it's like when I was younger, I was into him, then I stopped getting into him. But Daredevil's just a cooler Spider-Man. He's
Yeah.
like a more
Yeah.
grizzled Spider-Man.
Well, he's also way underpowered compared to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
he
think
doesn't
that
have
makes
super
him so
strength.
much cooler.
Yeah, he's a very. That's actually my girlfriend. That's that show that we got into, like, and now she's into all the Marvel shit now
Yeah.
because like Daredevil got her into.
I've never seen the show.
the
Punisher's
show
cool,
is
too.
so good. It's Punisher and Daredevil in the show.
Punisher's really
Yeah,
fucking cool.
yeah, and they got Bernthal to play Punisher.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I've seen clips of it.
yeah,
you know.
it's really well done.
I've actually
Yeah.
seen those shows. That's like
Yeah.
some of the only superhero shit I actually know.
Do you
Yeah.
like them?
Yeah, they're good. I didn't see them to the finish, but I enjoyed them.
I was always a big fan of Bullseye, and I was really upset
Bullseye's
with
cool.
in the show they had some Asian guy kill Elektra, but it was famously Bullseye who did that, and I was just like, I don't know why they don't want to just have Bullseye in the show.
Yeah.
and then they finally
it.
had it. I know,
He's in it a lot,
but
yeah.
he's in the newer season, but they.
No, he's in season 3 of Daredevil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I didn't watch. I only watched the first 2 seasons, and then I
Okay,
stopped.
season
watching all
3
the
is
Netflix shows.
really good. You should.
There
watch
was
it.
a series. It's more of a joke series, but there's a series that came out again when I was like 13.
Impractical Jokers.
It was like 12. I was like 12 or 13, and it's this
R.I.P.
old
Joe
joke.
Gatto.
It was this old like joke comic book series called the Great Lakes Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
And there are you guys
Yeah.
aware?
Yeah.
No.
So-
There's Flatman.
Yeah, there's Flatman, there's Mr. Invincible. Mr. Invincible is just an alcoholic and he dies, but he always comes back to life. So he's
Yeah.
not actually invincible.
Kenny from South Park.
Yeah, he just dies every single. It's
That's pretty
actually
good.
really funny. And then there's Big Bertha, who's just really fat, and then the way that she just eats a lot and she gains weight really fast, and then she's bulimic, so that's how she becomes normal again.
That's fucking.
And her
crazy.
name is just Big Bertha.
That's
And
awesome. This was a comic book somebody made.
This is
a
Marvel.
real. Yeah, this is a real
Marvel did
Marvel
this?
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
Great Lakes
incredible.
Avengers.
Yeah, I have
There
all
are
of the
Avengers.
issues.
That's awesome.
So they came back out when I was like 12 or 13, and I remember they had a section at the end where you could email the team and become an unofficial member of the Great Lakes Avengers.
That's so cool.
I gave him my real name, and I was like, but my superhero name is, I was 12. So I was like, it was a joke, but I was like, my name is Dr. Boy, spelled B-O-I, like the P-Boys. And I said, I forgot what superpower I said I had.
Probably something
and
fucked
then,
up.
Yeah, it was like, I
Peeing
can
on
rape
people.
really fast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they put me in, and I like little 12-year-old me. I was so hype. I have it like framed
That's
up.
so
I took
cool,
it down,
dude.
but I have it framed up. It's like the second or third.
You got
got
to put that back up, dude.
It was
That's
really
awesome.
fucking cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
But that whole series
Yeah.
was really fun. It was like Flatman. He's always useless. He's just flat all the time.
It's just laying on the ground.
Yeah, and then there was Big Bertha, and who else? Oh, there was like a dinosaur lady or something. Yeah, let me
That sounds
look up
useful.
Members of the Great Lakes Avengers.
They I had one hero I wanted to do something with his power. His name was Punch Drunk, and he was like a bare knuckle boxer. And the more alcohol he drinks, the stronger he gets.
That's really cool.
So he like becomes like a villain by like
Just
like
getting fucked
he
up.
gets like blacks out and like knocks buildings down and shit, and then like gets in jail, and then like he's got to be sober now and shit, and then he's like he feels like he doesn't have his powers. It's like a whole sobriety character basically. Yeah.
I had one called Jizz Man, and his whole thing is just, he shoots cum, but it's like, there's like powers in his cum and whatever. But he always has to have his dick out of his costume, and he's just constantly jerking off. Like,
Yeah, that's awesome.
So it's Mr. Immortal.
Uh-huh.
It's Dinosaur, and just a big pink dinosaur. Big Bertha, Flatman, and Doorman. And now Doorman he's like this black entity, and if you just walk through him, you can go through a wall. So he's useless.
Well, unless you're trying to get through a wall.
Yeah. And then their trainers, Squirrel Girl, Monkey Joe.
Oh, Squirrel Girl is one
Yeah.
of their fucking, yeah, of course.
Deadpool was part of it. Good Boy. I don't even know who Good Boy is. False Members. Leather Boy. But yeah, no.
Where does it take place in the Great Lakes?
It takes place in
Michigan.
Milwaukee and Detroit.
Okay, that's awesome.
So originally it was Milwaukee, and then I think the one that I read took place half in Milwaukee, half in Detroit.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All
If
right.
they were really just get shot like immediately.
All right.
Maybe not
They're in
Doorman.
Detroit, you know.
Yeah. No,
Anyways.
Doorman would be fine.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
They just bullets just fly through him, right?
Yeah. But no, that was. I remember being young and being super hyped about that.
I was a
That's
big
one of my
fan of-
favorite teams, just from like a humor perspective.
Yeah. I never even heard of those guys. That's awesome.
I was a big fan of the West Coast Avengers because I was
they
a
were
big
cool.
fan of Hawkeye.
Yeah,
and he was
Hawkeye
like
was
the
in
leader
there.
of that one.
Yeah,
so.
West Coast, because Great Lakes
your guy
Avengers-
was Hawkeye.
Yeah, I loved Hawkeye.
Hawkeye was cool enough.
Because he was
Yeah, but
cool.
that's-
In the
shouldn't be
comics,
your
he was, like,
guy.
yeah,
cool.
that shouldn't be your favorite.
It shouldn't be your guy.
He was like cool though, and he like got all the chicks, and I was like, I want to be like that, you know, cool and get chicks.
You know who I
Fair,
didn't like?
but there's also like Johnny
Iron
Storm gets all the chicks.
Yeah, but
Iron
he-
Man gets all the chicks.
I hated
Iron Man was banging She-Hulk.
Yeah, but I those are like basic answers. I liked Hawkeye because nobody liked Hawkeye.
Yeah, you're one of those.
Yeah, and because the one, Mark, what's the author's name? Matt Fraction, I think. His Hawkeye story is
Matt
really
Fraction.
good.
I was never good.
Matt Fraction, yeah.
just coming up with any name ever.
No, his name is Matt Fraction. His Hawkeye story is really good, and it's what the Netflix or whatever Disney Plus show is based on. So yeah, check out Matt Fraction Hawkeye.
You know what
Yeah, and the
superhero I
Disney
like?
Plus show is so good.
It is. I liked it. It's one of the only ones I liked.
My favorite superhero is Bolt the Superdog.
That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
My
Miley
My sister
Cyrus?
loved that movie, dude.
Yeah,
Wasn't Miley Cyrus
I
in
watched
that?
it at least like twice. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best Netflix series?
Strange
Of the comic book stuff,
Yeah.
probably Daredevil. I mean, Daredevil.
Yeah, I mean, Daredevil.
Punisher season 1 was really good. Jessica Jones was good. I
Yeah,
like
Jessica
Luke
Jones
Cage.
is good.
But
I meant, like,
Daredevil.
the
I mean,
newer
Daredevil
ones,
is like
like the
the
Avenger
quintessential
ones.
one, right? Like, you got to go with Daredevil.
Yeah. I meant of like the newer one, like the Avengers ones after.
Oh,
they
so the Disney Plus.
started- yeah,
shows.
whatever the fuck.
Damn, I didn't
Most of
know-
those are dog shit. The new
Yeah.
Daredevil is good, but it's not as good as it used to be because they spend 90% of the episode doing nothing, and then at the ending something happens. But it's like the other show is just paced so much better.
Yeah.
I like Loki probably out of the new shows.
Okay. I like that one.
Yeah.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier one. I thought it was so bad, but I didn't want people to
was
think I
terrible.
was racist, so I didn't say. I didn't.
Yeah,
voice that
yeah,
opinion.
say we all did. We
Yeah.
all did. No,
You know who I really liked when I was younger? Miss Marvel.
Gay.
No, Miss
you
Marvel
didn't.
was cool.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you
No, it's
didn't.
because
I
she
had-
had those thighs.
yeah,
Back
true.
before they
Yeah.
turned woke.
She was.
She had like hot thighs.
No, the Arabic version.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah, there was like
Indian.
a Muslim version,
Oh, okay.
and I remember being
You
young,
got me.
and she was like for a teenage boy. Now I just looked at a picture of her now.
and now you
No.
look creepy.
Yeah,
Let me see.
Yeah. No, but for like a 13-year-old Malachi.
I was a big fan of
I'm
Batgirl because I
14.
thought she was really hot.
Oh, it's very cartoony.
Well, yeah, but she can move her. She can make her.
Tits huge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
don't know,
could-
dude.
it could
Arab
get
women
you.
just don't. Arab women just don't do it for me.
Oh, but look at original.
Just
Miss
shut the
Marvel,
fuck
though.
up.
That's what I'm talking about. Her thighs.
Yeah, no, original
Yeah.
Miss Marvel was cool.
That's
too.
Captain Marvel,
Oh, she fine.
isn't it?
It
That's the
literally
new
says
Captain.
It's Miss Marvel,
on the
but then
top.
she
She has
became
the black top.
Captain Marvel.
I
Yeah,
thought
'cause
Captain
Captain Marvel used to be
Did
a
she
guy.
take Captain Marvel's costume?
No, they made her Captain Marvel like after they went woke and they had to like gender swap.
Yeah, but Miss Marvel was the original name of Captain Marvel when it was a woman. But then
Yeah.
Miss Marvel
Yes.
is now a different character.
Yeah.
Kamala
Yes.
Khan is not the same as
Yeah.
Carol Danvers.
Yeah,
Right.
So that what you just showed me was a picture of Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
yeah,
Big
Johnny
titties
Cage.
on that blondie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I liked Ghost Rider, dude.
Ghost Rider fucking ruled.
Yeah, he was cool. He
Ghost
was cool.
Rider was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, Ghost Rider was really
Yes,
cool.
he was a gangster, dude. I
Yeah.
loved Ghost with this fucking dude. He would tie people up with a chain and ride a motorcycle and drag them to death. That's fucking heavy
Wait,
metal,
yeah.
It's
dude.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who else did something like that? Like in real life?
It's never happened.
Wasn't it Derek Chavon?
No, he just uses knees.
Who?
Derek Chavon.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Starring Derek Chavon as Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's awesome. I would love to see Ghost Rider in Marvel. Did you play that Marvel game?
No.
Which one?
Marvel
Marvel Rivals?
Yeah,
I haven't
so
gotten
good.
into that.
So good.
I don't like the hero
agree.
shooters. I literally
Gabe
only
told me
play
I should get
RPGs.
into it, so I don't.
I played Overwatch a lot back
I was
in the
really
day.
into Overwatch.
I liked
yeah.
Overwatch when
And
I was
then
younger.
Overwatch 2, what the fuck?
Because Overwatch came out when I was
downloaded it,
in
never
middle school.
played it.
Yeah. What is
So,
that?
Overwatch came out when I was in middle school when I was playing the most amount of video games. I don't really
Yeah.
play video games anymore except if it's like an RPG.
Yeah, I didn't either until this Oblivion fucking remake came out. Well, I was playing Marvel Rivals too because that
Yeah.
game got me. But then it had been a long time since I had played video games.
I just did the quest where it was the guy, the ghost of the shipwreck.
Yeah.
I just
The
did
Forlorn
that one.
Watchman.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That
now
was
I have
the
enough. I literally I'm waiting. Once I get home, I have 7,000 gold. I'm going to go buy the house in Leeuwin, and then I can start
yeah.
my Mexican life.
Yes, dude.
So
Hell yeah.
I can settle down.
Does it cost 7,000? I thought it was more than that. Oh
It's
no, it is
7,000.
7,000 because
The
it's not
Leeuwin
one of the big ones. It's like
Yeah.
the little ones.
After that, I want to get a house in
Yeah.
the Imperial City.
Yeah, that
That's a
one's
lot.
only no. That one's not that much.
I thought that
it's
was
on
a
the
lot.
waterfront district. It's only 2,000 gold.
Really?
Yeah, it's 2,000.
What's the
I
most
think.
expensive?
The
house?
most expensive one is in Skingrad. It's
one?
got a name. I don't remember. That one's the coolest one because it's
Really?
got display cases everywhere you can put your shit in, and there's like a little quest once you get in the house. There's like a secret you can find.
Oh,
And
how
then-
much does
Please
that
don't
one
fall.
cost?
I think it's 20,000,
fall.
25, something like that.
I still just for my world and my character building, I have to get the Leeuwin one
Mm.
first. But then after that, I think I'll move to Skingrad.
Yeah, absolutely. Skingrad's the way to live.
Yeah.
The Anvil House has a really cool quest in the basement too, and that one's only
Isn't-
5,000.
Yeah, isn't that no? What's the shithole one? Is the Bravil House correct?
The Braville and Imperial City.
Braville, am I right?
Come on, bruh moment. Anyone?
You ever
Dude.
jack off to Overwatch porn?
Yes.
Really?
This one of Mercy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where
Mercy was my favorite.
she pulls them out and then they bust. And I remember coming across that on Reddit, and it was one of the few times I was like, I'm whacking off to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm whacking off to this cartoon right
Dude,
now.
they did not have to make those characters so fucking hot.
Have you seen the Marvel Rivals ones?
I'm afraid.
My girlfriend was
Oh, yeah, I
over and
saw
she was
it.
like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I saw that
fucking
Emma
relapse,
Frost
dude.
one.
Yeah, Emma
Doesn't
Frost.
Squirrel Girl have a big butt?
Yeah, Squirrel Girl does have a big butt. Emma Frost has a bigger butt, and then there's Cloak and Dagger. Cloak's
Oh, yeah.
waist is like that tiny, and her ass is like this wide.
Wait, is Black
Which
Canary?
character has the biggest butt?
I think Cloak has the biggest one Dagger has the biggest one proportionate to her body.
Jamie, pull
But I
up Cloak
think-
and Dagger's ass.
Yeah, pull it up.
Jamie, pull up
Bigger than
Overwatch.
Widowmaker?
Yeah, have you guys ever seen my? I've never showed you my artwork, have I? I draw exclusively cartoon bitches.
Are you
Okay.
serious?
All right. No,
I
and
might
then
have
what's
seen it.
what's the
Have you
other one
posted
that
on
Emma
Instagram?
Frost?
No,
Emma
Frost. Yeah, Emma Frost got a dumper,
Frost.
but they. Yeah, I should post some of my artwork.
pretty
but-
dope.
Wow, yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Good for you, Queen.
Yeah.
Squirrel Girl.
You know, I'm glad that they finally broke past this like woke thing of like we shouldn't have like sexualized women in
In video games.
Video games,
Because people weren't buying the game.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Is
Because
that
it was
really
like
what it was?
because nobody wanted ugly Mary Jane, I guess. So
Yeah.
because that was the biggest one. Did you hear about that one?
No.
Was like
I'm
they
not
had
connected
made
to like
Mary Jane.
video
so they
games. I
had
don't know
Mary
anything
they had
about
Mary Jane. How can you not be into dork shit but also not be a good comedian? Like I don't understand it. So
What do you mean?
so-
I'm into comic books and movies.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Comic books and movies. So they have like what was the question?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, yeah. They had her in the game, and she was hot, and she looked like the voice actress that played the character, right?
Really? Okay.
That's-
And then because they got a hot actress, and then they made her look like the actress.
Oh, with like the CG shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then when they made the sequel, it was no longer the same look of Mary Jane,
Right.
and then the Mary Jane looks like the head developer of the game now, who
Fucked
is
up.
like a mid woman.
Is
You know
she
what I mean?
chopped?
Chopped
That's
the hair.
say? No, chopped means you're ugly.
Circumcised. Oh.
Chopped
Oh, is that what
like
that means?
New kid slang.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, I remember they.
I mean, I'll say this: she's not Mary Jane hot.
Right.
Mary Jane should be hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's not Mary Jane hot.
Well, because the entire point is like
I wouldn't
we have
say
this-
she was ugly,
We have
but-
like this nerdy loser Spider-Man, Peter
Yeah.
Parker, who
Yeah.
has a crush on a hot girl. Of course, he'd never
She's like
get
an
her.
actual
It's
model.
the fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when he's Spider-Man, he gets her. But then
Yeah.
she realizes that maybe the nerd has.
Yeah.
She can't be mid.
I
Yeah,
never
she
thought
can't.
Kirsten Dunst was hot.
I thought Kirsten Dunst was
Really?
hot. As a kid,
Yeah.
dude, the nipples.
Yeah.
You see her nipples
yeah,
in the rain.
But yeah, but I
didn't
just never thought
appreciate
she
him at
was
the
hot.
time.
Yeah. As a kid, they're going.
But then
look at
again, I
this
never
hot
thought
chick, and you're
Tobey
like,
Maguire was like that good looking either.
I think so. I think he's a
very
handsome boy.
symmetrical face.
He's a handsome boy.
I think he's
But he's like a
I-
boy face. He's
Yeah,
got a boy
yeah.
face.
Yeah.
I think
like-
he's an all right looking guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild because apparently in real life he's a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
which is so funny to me.
I've
Like,
heard he's a real asshole.
Did you watch?
Molly's Game.
No, what's that? It's the one about Hollywood, like that takes place in the 20s or the 30s.
Oh,
or
The Great
something.
Gatsby?
No.
Oh, the fucking
It's about Hollywood.
Babylon.
Babylon. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking of. Tobey Maguire was fucking crazy and
Yeah.
terrifying in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, because he plays this like creepy drug dealer guy
Yeah.
who's
Wow.
like, and I don't know, he's like this like Illuminati like sexual deviant sort of character in
Right.
Hollywood, and they like the way they do the makeup and they make his teeth look all fucked up, and he's got these like big bags under his eyes, and he's like he looks like he's been up for 10 days. Like,
That's what I'm trying to look in a few
yeah.
years.
Yeah,
You're getting there.
It's try cocaine.
Yeah.
You'll end
All right.
up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the hottest Spider-Man couple was Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone.
Yes,
Oh,
Emma
yeah,
Stone
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Emma
Yeah.
Stone was a babe.
Ooh,
Zendaya's
ever
kinda
since
hot, though.
Superbad. Yeah, she's kind of hot.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: she's not as hot to be the sex symbol that they're trying to make her.
But I think I'm a big fan.
I'm just over her being unimpressed with everything in every
Zendaya?
movie.
Oh,
She
yeah.
just like it's like all right. Look, I like Zendaya. I don't have a problem with her. But should she be in every movie? Like she's taking
You know who should be in every movie?
Jason
Sydney
Momoa
Sweeney.
apparently. No, I'm just kidding.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney
should be in
Sweeney.
every movie of all time.
Bella Thorne.
That's a fucking Gwen Stacy if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, her tits are too big for Gwen Stacy, I think.
Yeah.
Are you gay?
Gwen,
Tits are too big.
for
Do you
Gwen
see how they
Stacy?
draw them in
Yeah.
comic books?
Yeah.
Gwen Stacy?
But that's how like skewed the comic book art is like everyone in the comic book is like porn stars, right?
But
So
for
then,
Gwen
like,
Stacy-
yeah, but Gwen Stacy, if you were to make her a real woman,
Gwen Stacy's supposed to be like the girl next door.
yeah, but if you look
Yeah,
at
the girl next door with
Who has
huge
nice
tits.
tits.
even
Yeah.
in the comic books, they all have huge tits. It's just
right.
compared to Black Widow or
All
something.
right, all out.
Yeah.
it,
like
all
Black
out
Widow,
it.
it's like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're obscene.
It's funny because like
Like-
comic books are genuinely like I understand why like feminists hated them because
They're
it
not for
genuinely
you
is.
though, like
Yeah.
because you don't like them anyway. Like
Yeah.
even if they were flat-chested chicks, girls don't play fucking video games. Even when we make flat-chested chicks that are like regular looking,
Well,
because
it's
you
funny-
don't care about Marvel Rivals.
That was my
Like,
thing with when they made Iceman gay. Is they made him gay for no reason other than just because we want to have a
They
gay
did that with
character.
Superman, right?
I always figured it made sense.
They did that with a
gay.
bunch of people.
Yeah.
I always
Green
figured it made
Lantern.
sense.
They made him gay.
They made everybody gay. They made everybody Muslim.
Wait, you're not talking about Chuck Liddell?
I don't know what that means.
Chuck
but yeah.
Liddell, the Iceman,
Yeah.
the
I spent-
fighter. He's a very very famous.
But
fighter.
I like imagine if like it's all just like I'm gonna sound like such a feminist because I love comic books and everything, but it really is just like, oh, I'm a superhero and I fuck a chick with huge tits and I get to like do all this cool shit and I get
Yeah.
to beat people up. Of course they wouldn't like that. You know
I'll
what
tell
I
you
mean?
what, the girls that like comic books do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's like the genre has its place.
They're the cosplay
Yeah.
chicks who get breast extensions. So they
Extension.
Yeah, have you
just
seen
have really long
breast
tits.
just really long nipples?
They're always like this. Get out of the way.
They tie them into cute little bows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's adorable.
There's the one guy in the Fantastic Four that like stretches.
Mr. Fantastic.
Dude, it would be really funny if like chicks' tits could get hard and it went like boing, yoing, 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 yoing.
If the boobs got hard, not just the nipples.
By the way, I want to check in on this.
Yeah.
A number of months ago at Parts and Labor,
You showed your nipples.
you showed your nipples, and we never got a follow up on. No, you said that you were tricking someone in your life with something. Is that trick
Yeah,
still going on?
she's aware of it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that dick farts.
Yeah.
Dick farts. It did come out.
Okay.
Because you fucked it up
She
yourself.
did laugh. Yeah.
I
did.
watched it happen.
Yeah, and she did laugh. It was long enough. It was long enough that she like there were months and months. So I had convinced my girlfriend that dick farts were a real thing because like everyone's heard the term dick fart.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
It's a classic.
but
the
then
natural thing.
I like flipped it on and I was like, women seriously know nothing about the male body. Like, and it was like one of those discussions. And I was like, you didn't even know dick farts were real. And then I was like, yeah, it happens after you like have come way too much and there's no cum left. It'll make like a little like sound, like a like it makes like this weird little fucking sound, like Like if you open a balloon.
Yeah.
Like that's how I was describing it. And she was like, oh, okay. And then like I had her fully convinced this was real.
I'm going to do that with my
Had
girlfriend now.
multiple references over the next few months. And this was the whole bit was that gaslighting can be fun
Yeah.
if it's funny. Like
Yeah,
gaslighting is okay if
That's
it's
why I do the
hysterical.
handshake thing.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did. I was thinking about how you did that to Sam Talent the other, like literally yesterday, completely on accident. And you were like, I did. And Sam was like, yeah, you did the finger thing. And you were like, I didn't do that.
Yeah, no, it was very
You
nasty.
just started gaslighting Sam Talent. That
No,
you
he
did.
didn't. It's so
I
secondhand
actually
for
forgot.
him.
Yeah.
at that
He
point.
doesn't even realize what he did.
But
Can you imagine you're meeting your girlfriend's father and
Yeah.
Is it a
I did.
Oh yeah, you met
Yeah.
him, huh?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
How
we've
tall
all
was
we've
the
all
guy?
met him.
not told?
I fingered
I don't
his
think
dad.
I've met him.
Oh, you haven't met him.
Yeah.
We've all met him.
How tall is he?
He's short.
He's
Really?
not a tall man.
Yeah.
Really? Does he look like?
It's a race to the bottom in that gene pool. They're just trying to
so.
fuck shorter and shorter people.
Yeah.
The mom is
And
actually
just make
like,
munchkins.
kinda
Mom is the most
tall.
reasonably heighted one.
Yeah,
How tall is she?
she's just tall and
She might be taller than the dad.
Which one looks more like him?
Like Gabe.
The dad.
Yeah.
The dad.
And the
dad,
mom looks very much like the sister.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Like Grace. I'm sorry. I don't know if we're not mentioning names.
No, we can
Yeah.
mention
But we
names.
said Gabe.
We've
But
said
she's not
Gabe
a
a
cop.
number of times. And we've already addressed the elephant in the room, am I right?
What, the dick fart?
No, Matt's dick.
Oh, that you're banging
the
his
super
sister?
dog.
Because you have no honor? I'm just kidding. You're allowed to
Honor
date
scumbag.
Gabe's sister. I don't think.
not.
I think Gabe prefers it, actually.
Yeah. Thank God it's you.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
kept saying.
yeah, dude.
He's like,
Imagine
"Thank God
all
it's
these
Matt,
fucking animals
not
out
fucking
here.
Malachi.
And he
Yeah,
finally,
why and why? Why?
he finally,
And why not me?
Gabe finally has solid material because he could just talk about your relationship.
Yeah, he can be like, "Hey, my girlfriend's boyfriend, or not, fuck, my sister's boyfriend did something really funny because you're
Yeah.
funnier than him."
Uh-huh.
So he can just quote the funny
Yeah.
things that you do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but he
See, but that's what I'm
he's
talking
lying.
about. Gabe always has to tear me down.
I'm
Yeah.
with you, bud. Fuck Gabe.
Yeah,
Because you guys have been
should
so
fight him.
nice to Gabe this whole time.
Yes.
You should fight
I'm
Gabe.
really upset Gabe's not here.
Why are you upset, Gabe?
Because I wanted to hang out with Gabe.
Gabe
You didn't go fucking hang out with Gabe.
No, I mean, I didn't.
If I had $1 for every time
Look,
I heard that, I'd have $1.
I'm saying I wanted to do this. I'm happy to
Gabe
be here.
being here?
But it would have been better if Gabe was here.
No.
So he
Gabe
can go,
has his own
"Dah."
podcast,
Yeah.
right?
What is that?
Yeah,
Gabe has his own
pod.
podcast.
He has his own
Oh, does
pod.
he?
Yeah.
He would love to have you on.
What am I doing here? I'm going to
Yeah.
call Gabe.
You'd
He
probably
lives
make
around
his
here,
day.
right?
He invited
Lives
me.
in Troy,
He invited
yeah.
me to his
Okay.
pod. Yeah.
We'll do it.
I'm leaving. I'm going
No,
to do
because
Gabe's
I'm
pod.
afraid.
No,
I'm
he's
afraid
probably
of
at
him
Common
bullying.
Pub right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Does he work there?
Because I'm afraid.
No,
he has
there's
that
an
in
open
him?
mic there.
Oh, what days?
Yes, he does.
Tuesdays?
He's a
Yeah.
mean.
Okay.
Like, why didn't you come to my party?
Common Pub.
Why didn't you come to his
It's
party?
in Detroit.
I don't
Yeah,
have
it's
this
in like Midtown, right?
It is.
It's that back room that's super echoey.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll pass.
But they do it in the main part of the restaurant now.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's all right
I
then.
did.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Because I remember they used to. Steve Kaz used to run one. We're having two separate
Yeah,
conversations.
that's a P-Boys classic.
Yeah, we're talking about Gabe's
Yeah.
birthday party. How I didn't go.
Oh, you
Crowbar
missed out.
Jones enjoys our side conversations, by the way. And
Yeah.
so
But you can't hear.
if he likes it, then it's
We'll keep doing
If two conversations are going on, you can't hear either of them.
We got to start putting
Anyways, shout
Minecraft
out Crowbar.
parkour in like the corner of all of our.
Yeah,
videos.
I used to put Subway Surfer gameplay on the clips.
Yeah, the fucking temple run. Like,
Smart.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is
I miss
smart.
Temple Run.
Mine would just be Oblivion.
Just play
It
it.
would be the most
Yeah.
boring thing. It would just be me managing my inventory.
Did you see the Minecraft movie?
I saw it 3 times.
Did you actually?
No.
Okay.
I watched the pirated version, and it was like you can still
It's
see
still
the green
block
screen.
graphics.
Yeah, no, you could still see the green screen like outline,
Yeah.
and it just looked like shit. All the CGI looked awful. It was so much fun. It
Okay.
was so funny.
The movie was funny? Or
It's better that way.
No, it's
The poorly edited.
Yeah, the poorly edited version of
Okay.
the movie was hilarious.
Matthew Lamone, did you see it?
No.
I didn't see it either, so let's talk about it. So there's this new Minecraft movie, and kids are going to it in droves and throwing popcorn on the floor
Droves.
and making a big mess. And frankly, I'm all for it. I kind of like it.
I'm just glad someone's going to the movies.
That kids are doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice.
Someone's got to keep it. I saw Furiosa. There was
Oh,
like
yeah?
fucking 6 people in that theater opening night.
It's brutal.
That was one of the best movies I ever saw in theaters.
Furiosa. I've
Oh
never
my
seen
god, it
before.
was so much fun. That was an awesome movie.
I like an empty theater because I got my dick out, but
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
I do like going to the movie theater.
Yeah.
I like going to the movie theater.
I do. I love it. I used to go like 2 or 3 times a week, but
Really?
you know, I'm so busy. I'm so important. I have shit going on. I can't do it anymore.
There's
But,
so many movies to watch.
I
You
saw
can't go see movies.
what's that? The John Bernthal, Ben Affleck one, The Accountant 2. That one was all right. I want
Like he's an accountant as well.
there's two accountants, and they just sit at their desk.
I'm an
and
accountant too. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been the movie corner. It's a new segment of the People. It's the movie corner.
You know what I'm really bummed about? In my neighborhood, there used to be this beautiful theater, and it was a $1 movie show, so you could just go out and fucking watch like every fucking movie ever made, and it was like a good hangout. We would go there and get drunk as teenagers and shit, and they fucking knocked it down. Dude.
I love the Redford Theater.
The Redford Theater fucks, dude. I love the Redford
I've
Theater.
actually never been.
I watched
It's
Taxi
so cool.
Driver there, and they
That's
did all
so
the music
cool.
on the organ.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
it was really
pretty
cool.
dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The Redford Theater is one of you should really go there.
I know. I want to.
Yeah.
I've been meaning
The
to go there
Redford-
for years.
the Redford
it's got
Theater-
like this like 70s like Chinese
Yeah,
like looking,
I see it online all the time, but I just
The two best movie experiences I've ever had in my life were at the Redford Theater.
Oh, of course. So did you get a hand job?
No, I
Dick in
gave
the
someone else a
popcorn?
hand job.
There you go.
I saw Taxi Driver, and that was really cool. And then Indiana Jones, I saw with my grandparents.
That's awesome.
Which one was the hand job one?
Well,
Grandparents.
let's
Yeah,
just
the
say my
grandparents.
grandpa got it. He
had a
was
good
little
time.
Frisky, yeah.
I used to go to the Maple Theater a lot, and that was
I don't know that one.
it's Maple and Telegraph.
Okay.
It was like a small independent theater. They had
All
like,
the seats are sticky.
They had all-
People?
yeah,
Anyone?
yeah.
Come on.
they had like all the gay indie films that came out.
Independent.
There you go.
Yeah.
But they demolished
Well, like
it
the
last
Codependent.
year, and I was devastated to find out. And I thought about for a second. I thought about buying it, and then I found out how much it would cost to buy a movie theater, and I was like,
It's a lot of money.
And then operate it.
and then operate it,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to operate a movie.
Like
I wanted
buy the
to buy-
rights to air
yeah.
films.
We looked into buying the $1 show, and then it was like we were gonna need more people to help because me and
Really?
my buddy were gonna credit max and buy it and turn because it had multiple theaters, and we were like, we can make one a comedy club
Yeah.
and then have one.
Oh, that
That's
would've
the
been
dream,
cool.
dude. I've
And
had
have
the
one-
same exact dream.
and then have one just turn one into a restaurant, like, and we were like
Yeah.
really because it had 3 theaters, and that would have been fucking sick, but we did not because it was COVID times.
That would be amazing.
That would have
dude.
been so cool.
I think I know.
It would have
about
been incredible, but they knocked it down like that. That's what pissed me off about it.
Same
I
thing
was
with
like-
the Maple.
nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I was like, what? So what? And now we just have an empty lot there. Like you
Same
could've-
thing with the fucking what is it? The Main Arts Theater in Royal Oak.
Yeah.
They demolished.
Yeah, that
it.
was a heartbreaking one
Yeah.
to lose.
Ah, man, these fucking theaters, dude.
Dude, I think it's like
What ethnic group do you guys blame?
a lot of choices.
The Jews.
Let's just talk about this for a second. $4.3 billion every year is sent to one country that is,
And that country's name? Guatemala.
and it's, and I don't know. Let's not get into this.
6 million. This is a little high.
Yeah, I was thinking. Never mind.
Yeah,
let's
let's talk numbers.
Dude, Yari's
numbers.
not here. We can talk about it.
No, he's
I only like talking about it with him because he denies the Holocaust.
yeah, dude. He's actually a number cruncher. He doesn't believe the numbers.
With the meticulous record keeping of the Germans, though. That's all I'm saying. You know, they were I just want to use the word meticulous. It's you don't get to pull it out often.
Meticulosis.
I have a very meticulous
That sounds-
penis when it comes
There
to
you go.
fucking your mom, Lemon said.
Yeah, dude.
She needs it. She needs it. She'd be a lot happier.
My
Who's
penis is
working
like
here?
searching around, being like,
Is your mom single?
No, she's married, but like my dad's super Christian, so like there's no sex. He like Joseph.
How do you know that though?
Because I would have heard, in all of the years that I've lived with them, I would have heard. Never.
Have
happened.
you heard your parents have sex? Your parents are divorced.
I know
heard-
my mom. Gets
I've never
off.
heard my parents have sex.
I've never heard my.
Yeah.
But I
My
think
parents are
do
divorced.
have sex.
What do you say?
I think my parents do have sex. I have evidence because I remember I was joking around with who's the guy from Ann Arbor. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name.
Jacob
Johnny
Barr.
No, he was fucking AA Ron and Key and Peele.
Oh yeah, Zach Perlman.
Yeah, Zach Perlman. I was doing a show with Zach Perlman, and I was joking around with Zach. I was like, like the week before, I was like, I don't know if my parents have sex, you know, and that's like, because I want to believe that they're happy, you know what I mean, and having sex, but I'm not going to ask them.
They mutually masturbate.
Yeah, like,
what it is.
Yep.
see, but I didn't know, and so I was doing a show with them the next week, and my parents went for the first time to see me do stand up, and
They were
Zach
fucking.
went up. Yeah, they were. Fucking.
And that's the joke you did?
And Zach went up right after me, and he immediately asked the audience. He was like, "Does any married
That's
couples in
so
here?"
fucking funny,
he asked
dude.
my
And he
mo-
found
he
him.
asked my parents, and my dad went,
There you go.
"Yeah,
So not so
And my
yes, but not as much as he would like.
yeah." My mom and dad both
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. So
So we know that.
so they're fucking, but not. It's not the fire that it used to be.
and that's the thing. As long as I know they're having sex,
Yes.
that's all I care about.
To some degree. But I think
Yeah.
also they might be at that point where they're just like, let's just make dinner. Like they're just
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like they're. I think they're happy. I don't think it's like like that reaction. If they're both going, it's like that's not like an uncomfortable like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Well,
if
my-
they both go like, you
My
know,
parents
like,
have been married for like 27 years.
yeah. See,
You know?
they probably have sex, but
They ran
they're
out of
also
sex.
like, I really want to watch this show too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Let's read a book and go to bed. Like,
Yeah.
and that's nice for us.
Yeah.
You know, at this point.
And that as long as I know that they, I don't
They're staying
want
active.
to think about their sex life.
Mm.
But as long as I know,
I do.
you want to hear
I
all
love
about,
to think about
Send
about
a
my
video.
parents' sex life. Yeah.
Malachi's parents, if you guys watching, send a clip.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So-
Yeah, let's verify.
Yeah.
Show us how you made the boy.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
you
have
have hot
that.
parents.
My
I could
mom
see you
looks-
having a really hot mom.
My mom looks exactly like me.
Yeah, that's hot.
hot, dude.
That's a
Would you
hot
fuck
mom.
yourself?
Yeah.
No. My dad, he's slimming down, but he's bald.
Slimming down. Okay. Okay.
He's
He's on
so
the big O.
he fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah, good for him, dude. That's a personality. That's why you got a good personality.
Yeah.
Because you got the charisma from your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he talked his way into that.
No, he did. But he used to
Yeah.
have like he told me, I've seen pictures of it. He used to have like long, beautiful
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
He lost all of it. He used to be an actor.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. All right. So when he was young, he
No,
was a
he
stud.
was killing it. And
Yeah,
then
okay.
now he's like 50 something.
Yeah,
and
he's a fuck it. That's awesome. They all
Yeah.
turned into Grandpa Simpson.
yeah, no,
yeah.
My dad's awesome though. Like he's still chill, but
Yeah.
you know.
Well, yeah, he got your mom, dude.
But yeah, my mom looks exactly like me. My dad looks nothing.
Pull up a picture of your mother. I'm just kidding.
Jamie, pull a clip of Malachi's mom.
Do you have a sister?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
Shot.
Let's not talk about stuff we're cutting out of the podcast. Let's talk about something else.
All right, so yes,
Talk
you're gonna
about
cut that, right,
The
Joseph?
geopolitical
What?
climate of Mexico.
The sister thing.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Thank you. I'll tell you the Mexican backstory.
Cut
after
right
the
to the
pod.
him saying that,
Yeah.
so that we could be like,
Make
he
that
said
the
something
opener.
about his sister.
Yeah. I'll just make that the clip,
Dude, don't.
and then I'll share it, and I'll
Don't,
find your sister's
Joseph.
Instagram, and I'll send it to her.
Don't, Joseph.
And then make it like a 2-part, and then the other half is
Anyways,
me talking about my parents.
Here's
not
something
fucking-
fun. I messaged Taylor to find out what the deal is with this show on
Did she get
Saturday.
back to you? She got back to me.
She got back to me and said, "I'll let y'all decide who's roasting who." And I said, "That's not how you run a roast battle, Jake."
That's
but
fine.
whatever. I'm getting rid of
I would
100 bucks.
rather have us like put.
I don't even know who we're up against. Is it just the three of us?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, Kate Dory too.
Oh, Kate. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was able to lock down Kate. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So
it was
it's-
me.
No, I texted her. I said you should put Kate Dore on.
I also messaged her,
Fucking whatever, Lemon said.
and then after I messaged her, Kate got the text.
All right. So
Thoughts, Brett?
What?
I'm roasting Matt, I guess.
I have to roast Kate.
Why don't we
I
just-
want to be mean to Kate.
If it's just
I don't wanna
four of
be
us, why don't
Kate.
we do a like bracket thing?
I like these drawings.
Thank you. Malachi made most
No,
of them.
it's our in studio.
These are good shit, dude.
Our in studio artist did the drawing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't do
Jeremy,
Romas.
I like the Jeremy Hansen one.
He made that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that looks like his work.
Yo,
Yeah.
start giving me credit for the Jeremy Hansen one.
Malachi actually made the Jeremy Hansen one.
And
Yeah.
Jeremy Hansen did. the
Jeremy
rest of them.
Hansen had nothing to do with anything. On
Have you
here.
seen Jeremy
Never
Hansen's
been on the
actual
pod.
art?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's very abstract.
yes. He made a painting of me. It was really nice. It was one of the nicest
Like,
things.
it looked
It's
like
just
you?
a giant.
Yeah,
vagina.
it's hanging up in my living room. It looks
fucking
great. Like it's a really good painting, and he
have a
made it
picture?
look like the Dali. I think I do somewhere, but it'll take me
Dalai
too
Lama?
long to pull it up. It's of like the. Have you ever seen the Salvador Dali self portrait?
Yeah.
It's him, like going like that, and he's got the mustache. He did like that, but of me. And it's
Pretty
in the main
cool.
room of my house. But I feel like it's a bit ridiculous to have a painting of myself in the main room.
Yeah.
But I'm like, somebody else did it. Like I didn't
Yeah.
paint myself and put it up.
Did you
Funny if
pay
it's
him for it?
ironic.
What is that? No, he did it as like a gift. It was really
Right.
nice. Yeah.
That's not. He just gave me a drawing he did of himself and expected me to put it on the wall. So
I like
that's
it.
nicer than what- yeah.
I mean, you put it on the wall, right?
I did. Yeah.
So
It was
he was
originally
right.
on the window.
So
it
he was
doesn't really
correct.
belong there. Neither does the aromas
So
or Drew
what's the-
Freilich.
What's the theme here?
Come on.
The theme was supposed to be the
Aroma's a
celebrity
sign.
wall, but
Oh.
you guys let the aromas do one, and then Malachi let Drew Freilich do one, and Jeremy was jealous, so he did one.
Oh, okay.
But it was supposed
Jeremy
to be
was
just
before
famous people.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
No, Jeremy was not before everyone.
It was originally Aaliyah, Racine, Fink, Talon, and then Jeremy.
Yeah, and then Jeremy.
I like it.
Who the fuck is Jeremy?
I don't know, dude. By the way, Gus Tate, he just shot another special in New York.
He just shot another black.
Shout out Gus Tate. Hopefully it's good.
I want a hamburger. I've been thinking about a
I'm
hamburger.
starving, dude.
Yeah.
You should come to Common Pub. They have a really good burger there.
Are you going to Common Pub?
I don't know. I might go over to my girlfriend's. I might go home and play Oblivion, which I'm leaning towards going home.
Do you
I'm
go
leaning
to
towards
open
Oblivion
mics?
too, yeah.
What is that?
Do you go to open mics like that?
Yeah, not as much as I used to, because like now it's like I'm at the Independent on Wednesday through Saturday most of the time.
Yeah.
And I get stage time there. You know what I mean? So it's sick, but like it's also like with everything with like work and then this and then like the relationship
do
and
for
family
work?
and then
Let's not talk about that.
what is that? We don't have. I mean, I don't care, but like.
Oh, okay. Then we can talk about it.
But
Because you have like a serious job, don't you?
yes, yeah. But whatever. I test vehicles for one of the big
Oh,
three.
okay.
It's not.
Sucking
like,
on their
it's not
exhaust
It's not exciting to like talk about. But the what was I going to say? Oh, like so the only days I really have to hit mics are Monday and Tuesday, and then it's like I have to use. Tuesday is when I cook with my dad. Usually he comes over and we make dinner together.
That's beautiful.
And then Monday is like the only day I have free to like do anything around the house.
Yeah.
So no, I don't hit as many open
Okay.
mics as I would like to.
And you don't go to New Way anymore.
But I get on real shows.
You get on real shows.
It's true.
Yeah, is Common Pub a good room?
I don't go to New Way anymore because
Sometimes.
it's full of cocaine dealers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
why
I heard
tempt?
you say that once.
Why
like,
tempt myself?
Ever since
Yeah.
I heard that, like I started noticing.
Yeah.
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 Whichever guy has two girls with him, you know he's on coke.
Oh, always swarmed with women. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever police, listen up.
No,
Police?
don't.
Yeah.
You guys keep trying to get New Way shut down. I'm like, this is my.
No,
this is-
we're trying to clean New Way up. We're
All right,
trying to
all
find
right.
a new way for the new
we
way.
want Brett to start coming to New Way, so
There
we
you
got to
go.
get
Yeah.
rid of the coke dealers.
Yeah,
New
I don't
Way
like New
sucks.
Way. Put that on the enemies list.
Yeah, no, honestly,
Put New Way on the enemies list.
No,
I hate New Way.
no, I love
fun
New
to
Way,
hang out
dude.
with
That was my
people.
birthplace.
It's more
Yeah,
of a
it was
hang
mine
than
too.
I was
that was
born
the
at
other
New
thing
Way.
about New Ways. It's like it's more of a hang than it is actually doing
Yeah,
stand up.
yeah.
So I'm like, I don't really gotta go because I'm
Especially back in the day, like
Yeah.
back like right after COVID, there was like 100 people there a night. It was insane. I
You
wouldn't
said-
go up until like 2 a.m.
You like it because it's your birthplace, though, right?
Yeah.
My mom's vagina was my birthplace.
There you go.
I don't want to go back in there.
I do.
I've been sitting on that for like 30
I'm
seconds.
meticulous, like I said.
No, New Way is just convenient.
Meticulous.
It's like it's really close to here.
Ann Arbor is my birthplace, so I'll always love Comedy Showcase. That'll
Yeah,
always
but-
be my best.
I like Gratiot Pub. That's where I feel like, because like that's not a great room.
Well,
But,
that's
like,
like
where I
your
feel like I
that's your
grew the
New
most.
Way. Like for me, like
Well, no, I
Gratiot
started
Pub is-
at New Way.
I know, but I'm saying just like how I
And then
have
I
a
did Gratiot Pub, and I was like, oh my god, you can actually do comedy. Like,
just like how I have a soft spot in my heart for New Way, you have that for Gratiot Pub.
I have a hard spot in my dick for Gratiot Pub.
There you go. It's because you want to fuck Charles, dude. I think that's what it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just want one more fuck with Sweet Charles. So, you a fan of Charles Hill?
Yeah, I love Charles Hill. I wish I got to see him more, but he doesn't come out as much, and I don't get to go out as much because I'm always. He doesn't come to the indie, and I'm always at the indie.
Yeah.
Like, and then I never get out to his side because he lives like from downriver to where Gratiot Pub is like 45 fucking minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
But-
for sure. I think he.
Yeah, but I
lives in,
love
like,
Charles.
West-
He-
How would you
he's-
feel? How would you feel if we started making fun of Downriver?
No, I don't care.
Yeah,
Where are you going with
Downriver
this?
makes fun of Downriver.
That was it.
Where are you going with this?
That was it.
Where are we going?
That was
I
it.
thought you were gonna do your famous bit of.
Yeah, no, we are gonna be.
We've already made that joke 6 to 10.
No, I was
times.
actually referencing bleep Jeremy Hansen bleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got really upset when we were making fun of Downriver.
Really?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like really upset by it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I actually
He's-
forgot about
he's-
that.
And a figure skater.
Dude, come on.
He's
I
sensitive.
did.
Yeah, I think. Whatever.
Wait, what did you say?
I
Nothing.
said I forgot about that.
Moving on.
Stop.
Oh, but we can cut that probably, huh?
No, I told you I'm keeping everything. She watches, dude.
Really?
She's a good friend.
She's a good friend of yours.
She's a good friend.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't care. I just don't want to participate in it.
that's fair.
Oh, now I feel bad.
It's fine.
You should, dude. You shouldn't talk shit about people.
Fuck, man. Oh, you're telling me not
Yeah.
to talk shit about people? God damn it. All right.
We're
That's on
talking
you,
about
dude.
Fine. Yeah.
Sarah Silverman.
Yep. We're talking about Sarah Lynn.
Local open micer, Sarah Silverman.
I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. What I want to talk about.
You know, for a Jew, you would think her last name would be Goldman. You know,
What?
Goldman?
because money and stuff.
What are you talking
Gold's worth more than silver. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know she was Jewish.
Sarah Silverman? What
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I don't
heard
know
her
that
voice?
lady.
You don't know who Sarah Silverman is?
No.
What the shit? All right.
She had her
What do
pussy
you
out
want
in
to
the
talk
movie.
about?
Yeah.
I wanted to keep talking about Oblivion, to be 100%.
Oh, okay.
I agree.
Because I know you guys love
Yeah,
it.
I gotta get
run
some,
the subject into
I gotta
oblivion,
get
aren't
some
you?
more social points here from you after a little bit of a fumble.
No, you didn't fumble shit.
So
I don't
I
care.
gotta
I'm
talk
just
about
not gonna like
Oblivion.
be on a podcast talking shit about it. Like I don't.
We're gonna talk about Oblivion.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the graphics?
Incredible,
What do you
incredible,
mean?
older
How am I
graphics more.
affected?
dude. Nothing. Everything's fine.
You ruined everything, dude.
I'm just not gonna pile on. Is all I'm saying.
You
That's
ruined
it.
everything, dude.
Look.
You fucked up.
You didn't fuck up,
ruined the
Malachi.
podcast, Malachi.
You didn't fuck up. You're a good kid. You're just a fucking idiot sometimes, and you're still new.
Call Gabe.
Fucking
I'm no worse.
Let's get
All
Gabe
right.
in.
Let's get Gabe.
Yeah, bring Gabe in. Bring in Gabe.
Yeah.
Let's bring in the
out
Gabe.
Gabe. You just
Bring him out. Come on, Gabe.
Wouldn't it be
walking
funny?
around.
Malachi, I think
wearing a
Gabe
little
is out
suit.
there. Do you want to go get him?
Oh, but really? You think Gabe's out there?
You want to go get him?
Just locks you out.
I think I'll go get Gabe.
All right, let's see. Let's see if Gabe's here.
Oh my God, he is. Hold on.
All right, go get,
Oh my
go
God.
grab him.
Gabe.
Gabe,
What's up?
Gabe, talk
my
about
God.
your penis, dude. I haven't heard
Gabe, I
enough
missed
about
you.
it.
So it's pink.
Oh,
You're having sex with my sister.
oh, that's a good bit, Gabe.
That's
You're
a good
getting
one.
better, dude.
I'm gonna hail Hitler now.
There you go.
With the
Yeah,
thing he did.
he drew a swastika on his hand and hailed
We've all
Hitler.
done it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he did it on a podcast in 2025.
In this podcast,
On this podcast, yeah.
In this chair. In this chair.
In the
you got to
chair.
take chances and push
you-
boundaries.
Hey,
You-
and I tried. It failed. I
Failed, yeah.
took chances.
What else
No
have
one
you
liked
failed
it.
at, Gabe? You failed at your relationship.
No, that was me.
No,
Oh, you're
don't
still
do
Gabe
that.
right now.
Yeah, I'm still Gabe.
Come on.
I forgot. I'm Gabe. I feel like I have a good like physical impression of Gabe.
I think it's a good Gabe. I think it's recognizable if you know Gabe.
Just
So
that,
this you'll pile on, but
What, this? Yeah, because Gabe's a friend of mine. Like, so is, but he's like your boy, isn't
all right,
he?
let's-
That you weren't actually talking shit. Gabe's your boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the distinctive. That's the distinctive factor. Like, if you're actually legitimately
Let
talking
me go
shit.
get Malachi.
all right, let's find out from Malachi if he's boys with Gabe.
All right.
I'm just messing around.
Yeah. I don't care. I'm not
All right,
upset.
all right.
Oh, hey.
I'm Malachi. I'm very gay. Oh,
What? Oh, hey Malachi. I'm Lemon Sack.
He's just gonna sit there quietly.
so what's it like? Masturbating.
He's looking for sounds on his phone. That's what he's doing. What brand of glasses are those?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I
Those are
think
the
he's
Harry
going for
Potter.
John Lennon.
It's called Harry
Yeah.
Potter chic. You going for John Lennon? You fucking douche.
John Legend.
John Legend.
All right, everyone go back to being themselves so we can do plugs and then leave. Brett, do you want to plug anything?
Come out to Selfie's Choice on Thursdays at the Independent Comedy Club. At the Independent Comedy Club, we have all kinds of shows. You can look us up online. Follow the Independent CC.
When are you guys going to do some nude shows? That's
Nude
what I'm
shows?
really looking
We've done
for.
nude shows. You didn't
Have
get
you
the
really?
invite?
No.
Oh, it's like a very exclusive list. You must not have been on it. Yeah, we do nude shows.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I want to see that Mercer cock,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Do you guys think he's hung?
He's got to be.
Well, you've seen it. Let's hear it from
Yeah.
the horse's mouth.
That's what I'll say.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
want that Mercer cock, dude.
I'll say, I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Yes.
Did the whole thing fit?
I have a bad gag reflex, so no.
They're Burberry, by the way.
Oh, really?
Dude, every time I brush my teeth, it's like, it sounds like a fucking horrifying pornographic image. Like,
Yeah, I have a really sensitive gag reflex too.
yeah, and like my girlfriend laughs at me. Everyone thinks it's funny because like I'll be and I'm like, like fucking,
yeah.
it's
You gotta
so
get-
bad.
But you still have to get the tongue.
Yeah, you have to get the
important.
tongue.
Hey,
Yeah.
just the tip. Lamone, do your thing.
May 3rd, fucking former vintage.
Just do it in a normal voice,
Show
dude.
there.
Dude, in whatever voice you want. Fuck him, dude. Have fun with
No,
your life.
dude, I'm the
Fine.
director of the P-Boys, all right?
I'm
May-
kind of like the boss around here.
I'll do it. I'll do it in my Joseph voice. May 3rd, former vintage, 9:30.
That's your me voice?
I'm just
That's-
talking.
that's
I'm
pretty
just
good.
talking, absent of enthusiasm. Also, May 3rd, Wixom Roast Battle, P-Boys. You actually want to be there. It's worth going to. Stingers, come through. May 16th, still don't have the location or
It's-
date down.
yeah.
I just have that I have a show.
Stingers,
then.
the place where I inspired Malachi to do better at comedy.
He did. He did.
Stingers.
What I
Is
do.
that the one where they like flip the bottles and shit?
No.
No, you've never heard of Stingers.
You've
Stingers
never-
is a Malachi exclusive.
Malachi
I
exclusive.
thought Stingers
He
was a
books it.
bar.
It is.
Stingers
It's
is
a
a bar.
biker
It's in
bar.
Wixom, yeah.
Yeah. I think I've been
Malachi's
there.
a biker.
I think I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone
a
thinks
mess.
they've been there.
It's a mess.
Stingers, they do us well.
Okay.
They do me well.
Yeah. I had fun when I was there. That was back when I used to drink.
Really?
I
Yes.
didn't have fun when I was there.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah.
What? I want to have fun just to prove you guys wrong.
Hey, are you coming to pub? Oh. Why is Brett Mercer messaging me?
Oh wait, shit. Are we?
Oh, if Brett Mercer's going to be there.
I want to ask Dante Lillard if he can put me on the list.
All right.
Shout out Dante.
Let's all go on our phones. Let's just do that for
Let's
a couple
have a
minutes.
phone segment.
Yeah. Let's just have all right. There we go. He brought it back, folks. All right.
I'm a fan of air horn.
yeah.
It makes it gets
You
me. It's
have
an easy
an
laugh.
extra
hell no.
XLR cable line around.
no.
I do.
What's up, man?
Dude, you know what I've been doing? I've been walking around. My roommate even like started taping me because as I'm playing Oblivion, I have the headphones on and I don't even realize I'm doing it. I'm just sitting there going like, "What's the matter? Getting tired?" I just start like doing all the Oblivion voices.
That's funny. Oh, hell no. Whoa.
Say your shit.
No, I'm just waiting. Yes, they have one, but it's a foot long. LOL. I'm just gaslighting Brett Mercer to see
Is that the?
Seinfeld.
Oh, that's Seinfeld. Okay, I thought for a second I was thinking of the Rugrats theme song. You know, it's like. See,
See, I've never seen Rugrats.
Oh yeah, you are a Rugrat yourself. That's why. I always forget how young you are, and young and full of youth.
I am.
I'm here to date your 6-year-old.
Are you just gonna like giggle at text on your phone, or are we gonna wrap this up?
All right.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Whatever. Big
Bye.
piece.
P-Boys number one. Out of the number one Measure Comedy Podcast, a big deal.